Hi, I'm Larry, Ultracool. We're going to install some hoses on an RF2, which is our 2011 Street Glide. So, first hose we're going to put on is the RFB 207. That's got the 90 and the 45 on it. So, loosen them up, wiggle them around. And then we're going to come in, we're just going to drop it straight down here between the motor and the voltage regulator. And we're going to install it on the front fitting by the thermal switch. Okay, and just let it hang down. All right, our cooler assembly, we've got one screw in it, and it's the screw on this side so we can wiggle it around, all right, when we go to put the hose on. All right, and now we'll go to this side here. You can see we've got the hose. We're just going to bring it up and get it put on this fitting right here. Make sure you oil up your fittings, all right? Make sure you got oil on them. And they should screw on by hand. You don't need your wrenches at this time. All right, so there's the 207 hose. Now we're gonna do the 206 hose. That's got the straight and the 45, and we're going to put that right down here between the motor mount and the motor, on the back side of the motor mount, and loop it over here. If you can't turn it, then you're starting to cross thread it. So they go on real easy. Oil them up, and you can see it's on there already. All right. So now we're going to put a screw on the other side here, wherever it is. Oh. Okay, so now we're going to remove this screw. We want to move this around. Now this comes up around the motor mount. Bring it up here. And there we go. There, our hoses are installed. Now we've got our hoses installed. Now we're going to adjust them and tighten them up. So on the RF207, what I'm going to do is, because it's up against the motor, I'm going to snug it up. And I pushed it away from the motor. Okay, so now it's in there, so it's not going to rub. All right, so I've got that one in place. And I'm going to give it a little bit of tightening. It doesn't take much. Just give it a little bit. Just like that, about one flat. Okay, and you'll see that the hose is away. On the bottom one, you can use a wrench down there. So this hose over here, I'm gonna come down here and just make sure it's not rubbing on anything. And now I can tighten this one up. And it's aluminum, so you don't have to go that tight. Okay, just snug it up. You got oil on it, so everything should be good. And if you check out your hose, make sure it's not rubbing on anything. All right, if it is rubbing anywhere, readjust it or put a hose rubber on it. Now I'm going to adjust the 206 hose. I'm going to snug up the fitting. And I'm going to push the hose up out of the way so that it's not on the crankshaft wire anymore. Okay? And then you can tighten that up. And there you go, that's tight. And for safety on this one, I saw my hose was real close to my stator wires, so I put a rubber piece in there. Okay, they come with your kit. So I just put a rubber piece on there so it won't wear on my hose or my wires. And now I can come down here and I can tighten up this fitting. And again, just give it a little one flat. That's tight. That's it. Check to see if your hoses are rubbing anywhere. And if they are, like this is hitting the motor mount right there. So I'm going to put this down here, just like that. Now, it's a rubber against the motor mount. I'd put a tie wrap on that to hold it in place, and your hoses are done.